Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. So today I have this super gorgeous, girly, flirty, glamorous prom makeup tutorial for you guys. I absolutely love this look. Like seriously, I am so in love with this look. So I definitely had to record it and put it out there for you guys. This is the perfect prom look because it's super duper pretty. It's super duper girly and it's just gonna work on a multitude of skin tones. Anybody can rock this look. I paired it up with some really glamorous false eyelashes, and I just love this entire look. I feel like it is so perfect for any type of prom or formal event that you have. So if you guys want to see how I got this look, then please just keep on watching. So jumping right into it, I'm going to start off with my e.l.f. Wet Gloss Lash and Brow Clear Mascara, and this is just to hold my brows in place. I had already done them off camera. So moving on, I'm going to be applying the Too Faced Lip Injection Extreme to my lips, and this is just going to plump them up before I apply my lip color. This would be really good to do for prom. So now I'm just taking some tape and I'm putting that on the edge of my eye so that I could have a nice crisp sharp line, and so my eye makeup can be super perfect. And I've already moisturized and primed my skin with the Clean and Clear Acne Control Moisturizer and the Smashbox Primer Oil. I've been loving that stuff. And then I prime my eyes with the Too Faced Shadow Insurance Lemon Drop Eyeshadow Primer and set everything with Coconut Cream from the Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar Palette. Now I'm going in with MAC's Soft Brown, and that's going to be my transition color, and I am buffing that into my crease with an LAB brush. This is their blending brush, and I got this inside of an Ipsy subscription bag, and I really like this blush because it's super fluffy. So now I'm taking MAC's Brown Script, and on a smaller fluffy crease blending brush, I am blending that directly into the crease of my eye. And I'm just placing this color for right now. You guys are going to see me go back in with more of Brown Script and really build up the color in my crease. But for right now, I'm just placing it directly into my crease and dragging it out towards that tape. And now from my Coastal Scents palette, I'm taking a dark brown eyeshadow. I can't remember the name as of right now, but I will list it in the description box for you guys. And I'm smoking out the look a little bit, like I said, keeping it in the outer V, dragging it to that tape, and then bringing it onto my eyelid a little bit. And this is just going to really help to smoke this eye look up a bit. And then I'm going back in with that LAB blending brush and just blending everything out so we have no harsh lines. And now I am taking Licorice, which is the black shade from my Too Faced Semi-Sweet Chocolate Bar Palette, and on an angled definer brush from e.l.f. I am just applying that to the outer V of my eye, and then I'm going to blend it out because we don't want any harsh lines again. And now I'm just taking more of that dark brown shade from the Coastal Scents palette, and I am blending that on top of the black, sort of to diffuse it and give us more of a smoked out effect without it being too dark and dramatic. And now I'm just taking a dark purple shade from the Coastal Scents 252 palette. Once again, I will have the name listed down below, but this is just going to give me some depth to my crease and add just a little bit of color to my crease. And now I'm taking my Dose of Colors Hidden Treasure palette, and I'm taking the highlight shade called Pearl, and I'm applying that as my brow bone highlight, and I'm just applying it to the arch of my brow and dragging it down to the tail. This is a very frosty shade, so I didn't want to put it on my entire brow bone. And now for the star of the show, I'm taking the shade Diamond from the Hidden Treasures palette, and I'm packing that onto my lid, and I did wet my brush with the e.l.f. Makeup Lock and Seal first. So I'm patting that on with a flat shader brush, and this shadow is so beautiful, so foiled, so metallic. I did have some fallout with it, but that's to be expected because this eyeshadow is super duper metallic. So now I'm going back in my crease to just clean it up, and I'm using more of Brown Script to do so. Now I'm removing that tape, and as you guys can see, I got a nice crisp line where my eyeshadow stops. And now I'm going to apply my gel eyeliner. I'm using the Tarte Amazonian Clay Waterproof Gel Eyeliner in black and giving myself a nice cat eye. And I'm using the brush that comes with the gel eyeliner when you buy it. So yeah, just flicking out my cat eye. So now I am applying my Urban Decay Perversion Mascara to my eyelashes to go ahead and prep for falsies. Sorry guys, I need to edit this clip, but this is the Rimmel Scandal Eyes Nude Eye Kohl, and I'm applying that to my waterline. And now I'm just wiping away any fallout that came from that metallic eyeshadow. And now I am applying the Vegas Nay Grand Glamour eyelashes, and I usually have trouble applying these eyelashes because the band is so thick, so I would not recommend these for any newbies to makeup if you're doing your makeup for prom, because they are a little hard for me to apply. This time I didn't have that much trouble with them, but they usually are hard to apply because the band is thick, but they are super duper pretty eyelashes. So now I'm going in with my NYX Conceal, Correct, and Contour palette, and I'm using that orange shade to color correct all the dark spots on my face. And I definitely recommend color correcting for prom if you need it, to go ahead and get a really nice flawless base, because there's going to be a lot of high definition photos being taken and you want your skin to be as perfect as possible. And foundation is just to even out your skin tone. It's not going to correct every color issue that you have on your face, so I definitely suggest color correcting, you know, if you want a super duper flawless prom makeup look. So I'm applying that to all the dark spots on my face, including under my eyes, to go ahead and just, you know, brighten up my skin. And then I'm going to blend all of that in with the Real Technique sponge so it's not super duper caked up. And then I'm going to set all of that with the NYX HD Studio Photogenic Finishing Powder. And the reason why I do this is because it's going to absorb all the excess oil on my skin. It's really going to lock in that corrector so it doesn't go anywhere, and it's going to give me a nice flawless even application for my foundation. And as you guys can see, you cannot see the orangeness under my foundation. It's really just going to make my skin look super duper flawless. So I'm blending that foundation in with the butt of the Real Technique sponge, and then I'm going in with the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in Caramel, of course applying that under my eyes to highlight. And I'm also going to highlight the rest of my face, but I blend in my eyes first so I don't get any creasing under my eyes, and then I go directly in and I set it with the Sephora Bright Set Loose Setting Powder in yellow. And I'm using a pure beauty blender sponge to just press that into my skin. And now I'm going in and highlighting the rest of my face with that same concealer. And then I'm going to blend all of that out with the Real Technique sponge, of course, and I'm going to set it with that same Sephora Loose Set Powder. My face routine is pretty much the same. If you've been watching my last few videos, my routine is pretty much the same. So cream contouring, the same. I'm using my Bobbi Brown foundation stick in Espresso, and I'm applying that to my cheeks, jawline, forehead, chin, and nose. And I'm going to blend that out with the Real Technique sponge so I have a nice shadowy effect in the areas that I want to recede. And Snapchat selfie time, cake face, hashtag cake face. So now I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills contour powder in the shade Espresso to go ahead and chisel out my features, and I'm applying it pretty heavy because it's prom and you definitely want your features to stand out in those high definition photos, like I said, especially with super duper flash photography like they do at prom. So you definitely want to go ahead and make all of your features stand out. And now I'm just cleaning up that contour, making sure it's nice and sharp and making sure it stands out. I'm using that same Sephora powder and beauty blender, and then I'm going to take a fluffy blending brush and I'm going to blend all of that away. Fluffy powder brush, I'm sorry. And I'm going to blend all that excess bake away. And after that, I'm going in with blush, and I'm using my Coastal Scents Blush 2 palette, and I'm using a peachy pink with some shimmer, and I'm applying that to my cheekbones and then blending it back. I feel like this blush was perfect for the entire look. And then I'm using my Benefit What's Up highlight, and I'm applying that to all of the high points of my face. And I'm going to go in with my Real Technique sponge and just blend that into the skin, because I will be going on top of that cream highlighter with a powder highlight. And this is just to make sure my highlight is really popping. So now I'm using MAC's Stereo Rose to go ahead and just, like I said, make that highlight pop. Because you got to be glowy for prom. You got to have nice healthy skin for prom. So yeah, I really like how this highlight looked. And by the way, I'm using the new e.l.f. highlighter brush to apply that highlight. And now I'm finishing up the eyes. I'm just using MAC's Brown Script on that fluffy crease blending brush, and I am diffusing that onto my lower lash line. And then I'm going to go in with that dark brown eyeshadow from the Coastal Scents palette on a blending brush, and I'm going to smoke that out under the lower lash line. I didn't want my lower lash line to be super bare, but I didn't want it to be super smoky either, so I really diffused that dark brown color under there. And now I'm taking Pearl from the Dose of Colors Hidden Treasure palette, the same color I use on my brow bone, and I'm putting that into the inner corner of my eye. I'm applying the Urban Decay Perversion Mascara to my lower lash line. And now for lips, I am taking the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade San Paulo, and I'm applying that to the entirety of my lips, and it gave me a really pink lip. But I'm going to go over top of that with a nude lip color, and it is the new ColourPop Ultra Satin lip color in little stitches. So I am applying that to my lips as well, and I'm just going to pucker them together and, you know, do all of that to mix them. And then I'm going to give my face a nice spray of the Urban Decay All Nighter Makeup Setting Spray. And that completes this look. I hope you guys enjoy it because I really love this look. I am super obsessed. Like, I uploaded so many pictures to Instagram. And yeah, this is the end of my tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please give it a thumbs up if you did, and subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you all in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.